What's up, my YouTube people? It's Beyond Fake Notes. I usually don't have time to upload to this channel, but when I do, I try to make it my business to be swift, quick, and like I said, I try to keep it 100 here. Um, I have a couple of videos that I will be uploading here within the coming week. You guys have been really, really busy, with the holidays passing, but anyway, that's besides the point. I just wanted to basically make a another video. And who shall I make this video about? We're going to be talking about black men. That's what we're going to do here. But you know what? I guess I can easily say that if you look up the black men dropout rate from high school and the black men incarceration rate, for how many people, how many of them are in, jail. I guess by going by those statistics, you can come to the assumption that all black men ain't shit, right? If I was to use the logic of Tammy, and go by what I see on the news, because all I see on the news is black people or black men robbing people and black men in jail and black men in prison and doing all this crazy shit and killing people and selling drugs and whatever. I can just basically say that all black men ain't shit. But let's stop the car right there, because I can't say that. I cannot say that all black men ain't shit. I don't go by Western media. I really don't look at media, because the media has been, proved on so many times of lying and staging shit that you really can't believe what you hear or see on the media, especially when you do see a few key cases or whatever. You cannot go by what the media tells you. Of course, they demonize our race, okay? I want to say that right now. They have white people afraid of black people. They demonize us on the news. I was looking at a study on how we only make up 12% of the population here in America, but when they cover crime, it's only black people. And, I live in Detroit. And I'll give you an example on how they do this, okay? I live in Detroit. Well, I used to live in Detroit. And I grew up in Detroit. And Detroit is predominantly black. You do have some white people that live in Detroit, like in the richer areas of Detroit, like downtown off of the water. But a way that the media will demonize black people is when a crime happens in a suburb, which is a predominantly white area, like Troy, which is probably a 30-minute drive from Detroit. When the news comes in that a white person was killed in Troy by another white person, or if any type of crime happens in those white areas, the way they will report it is Metro Detroit. So it still has, when you put Detroit in a sentence, you automatically think of a black person. So so even if it is white people doing these crimes, or this crime is happening in a white area by white people, it's still attached to Detroit because it's outside of Detroit. You see what I'm saying? So your subconscious is going to automatically, put together or associate a black person with this crime, especially since Detroit is 90% black. Now, this has been going on so many fucking levels. It's ridiculous. And, things are going to be bad for black people regardless. Of course, white people had a 400-year start on us, okay? So things are going to be really, really hard for blacks here in America. We are a minority. We're not the majority. Things never go in our favor, period, okay? So it's going to be hard for black people. Our standards of living is going to be much, much lower than the average white person in America. And when you live in poverty, or you're living close to poverty and you're at the bottom of the food chain, your surroundings will do as such. It's hard to escape that, So, I mean, you could go and look at some of the stats in Africa where white people are the minority and black people are the majority, and it's like flipped topsy-turvy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the black people of Africa, and the black people of Africa are the white people over there. You see what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. You put any race or any type of people in the situation where they are the minority and their living standards are lower, crime rates are going to be higher for them. Dropout rates are going to be higher for them. Incarceration is going to be higher for them, just because of their surroundings and what they are born into. But my whole thing is when you have someone like Tammy, who sits and puts all these different people on blast and try to say that, his main argument is all of the all of our problems stem from black women, whether they're single mothers or they're wearing hair hats and all of that stuff. But what you fail to realize, and what I fucking hate about his channel, is it takes two people to make a fucking baby. A woman cannot impregnate herself. It takes a father. And what you fail to realize is while you're talking about all of these single black women, you're missing you're missing the point of where is the other half that created this baby. A lot of the problems where a lot of the problems stem from our family unit being broke up, period. A lot of our problems stem from that, not having the mother and the father present. You know, majority of our kids are raised by one parent. Luckily, I came from a stable household. I had both my parents present, all the way up until my father passed away. Okay, I still have my mom, bless her heart, but a lot of these problems come from the men not stepping up and doing what they need to fucking do, which is be a father. Now, if you want to talk about black women like this, well, let's talk about the fact that the men are walking away from their fucking responsibility. Keep your dick in your pants and stop fucking these hoes. If you don't want to, actually fucking do what you need to do and be a parent and be a family for these kids that you're fucking that you're just fucking popping out all over the damn place. Because it's not, you can try your best to put the blame on black women all you want and being single parents, but at the same time you are ignoring the whole different side of the story when it comes to the fathers of these kids. Tammy, seriously, you need to look at or talk about the fucking deadbeat fathers that are fucking leaving these kids to be raised by these single mothers. And I'm sorry, you're not gonna do that. Why aren't you gonna do that? Because you're fucking one of them. Your information has been released, sweetheart. So we all know you got like 5 fucking kids running around here, but you are a prime fucking example of the problem here. If you have 5 kids, why is it that your audience only sees one of them on a regular fucking basis? Where are the rest of your fucking kids? That's what I want to know. Why are you not helping? If you're not even going to be with these people, why did you have a seed or have a kid with these people? If you're the fucking problem. You want to blame black women, but you need to look at your fucking self and address yourself before you have the audacity to talk about anybody. And anybody on here any of his supporters that want to come on here and talk about this is why we don't like black women because you curse like sailors. Fuck you, bitch, okay? I'm going to say it, fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck off my video. I'm a grown-ass fucking woman. I got a fucking man. I'm married. Now what? I don't need you. You don't justify shit that comes out of my fucking mouth. If you don't like what the fuck I'm saying, then get the fuck off my video. The only thing that I'm saying is if he can cuss and if he can do whatever, guess what? I can do the same fucking thing. And if you don't like it's a fucking double standard, get the fuck off my video, you fucking asshole. Now, how about that? I try to hold my tongue, you guys, and try not to, bow down to the ignorance, but his following is really fucking ignorant because the first fucking thing that they can say to me is that I curse. Like their savior doesn't. Cursing is not, if Tammy can curse and you listen to it, then guess what? I can curse. And if you got a fucking problem with it, that's a fucking double standard, dummy. Get the fuck off my video. That's all I'm saying. And if you want to call me a hair-hatted hooligan or beastie or whatever, do whatever you want. Prove what I'm saying is wrong. That's all I'm saying. Go prove it. For every bitch that he talks about in his video being a low-life hooligan, for every one of them. And I want you to go find the baby daddies that belong to their kids. Where are they? It's really easy to blame the female, but you're forgetting the other half of like I said, a child cannot create itself. A woman cannot impregnate herself, sweetheart. So why are you not talking about these deadbeat ass daddies that's either locked up in jail or just running away from fucking child support from state to state trying to not pay child support or help raise the fucking child, or I got her pregnant, it's time to settle down, even though this is the person that I wasn't planning on settling down with, but I made my bed and I need to lay in it. Where are those people at? You don't have those because you got a lot of these niggas out here just running away from their fucking responsibility. And by this, I could easily say that all niggas ain't shit, right? But I'm not going to do that because not all black men are like that. You have the cowards that don't want to do what they need to do for their children or whatever. But then you have the people that actually go to work and are raising their fucking kids. But if I was to basically judge all black men off of this one sect of people that don't want to raise their kids or running away from child support and say that all black men isn't shit, I would be incorrect, because I'm not about to do that. But I could easily do it, using your logic. I could easily get on here and say that all black men ain't shit. All black men are having kids and not paying for their child support and running away from their responsibility. All black men are in jail, and all black men are fucking dropouts and never amount to shit in life. I could easily fucking say that, but I don't, because it's fucking stupid. It's not true, and it's feeding into stereotypes. So, like I said, I didn't plan on making another Tammy video, but I had to, because just because I just had to. It's just so many things where you can prove this fucker wrong, and you dumbasses following. You know what? I'm guessing that all Tammy's followers are fucking gay. Go lick his asshole. That's what y'all need to go do, because y'all following him like y'all ain't black. Y'all following him like your mothers are not black. You know what I'm saying? Or your sisters or your grandmothers, the people that gave your punk ass life. Y'all following him like y'all mamas ain't shit, because when he's talking about black women, that does not take your mothers, your sisters, your cousins, your daughters out of the equation. He's talking about all black women. So go follow him and lick his asshole, because apparently that's y'all are gay or something for him. Y'all can be gay or whatever. That's your fucking prerogative. But don't you dare fucking talk down on fucking black women like we ain't shit, when y'all ain't shit neither. Okay? Period. Y'all ain't shit neither. If you want to look at it like that, y'all ain't shit either. But the difference between Tammy and the Tammy people, well, Tommy, is it's not a black woman that's going to get on here and talk shit like that about her men, or say all her men aren't shit, because we're not like that. We're not fucking stupid. You find me a female Tammy Sotomayor. I will wait. Link it in the video if you do. Leave me a page if you do. But you're not going to fucking find that, because you're not going to find a black woman that fucking ignorant. That fucking ignorant. And if it is one, you're gonna see me on her fucking video cussing her out too, or making videos on her. Please direct me to one, please, because I have no problem with breaking stereotypes and putting a motherfucker in a place. See, Tammy Tammy ass. I mean, I'm looking at these other fucking videos, and apparently his fucking mother's address was fucking leaked, and you reap what you fucking sow. Talking shit in the fucking black community never got you anywhere. Keep your fucking mouth closed, dude. Or if you ain't got shit good to say, don't fucking say it at all. Let these fuckers, dig their own grades if you feel that bad. Just like the Renisha Mcbride thing. 19-year-old girl. I saw Tammy's video about this 19-year-old girl in Detroit that got shot. And from what he's saying, she fucking deserved it. Why? Because she had a weave hat, a hair hat, whatever the fuck he calls them. And then he also went into detail on how she deserved it and how she was going to end up on fucking welfare, and she was a hood rat. Well, excuse me, but if you read the majority of these stories, I'm going to tell you, from this links us back to what I said in the beginning of the video. If you read the story, she went to Southfield Schools, which is a suburb of Detroit. Now, what did I tell you guys in the fucking beginning of this video? They want to associate her with Detroit, but she probably didn't even live in fucking Detroit. She lived in a white area. When they the crime did not actually happen in Detroit. It actually happened in Dearborn, which is another suburb of Detroit. And the person that killed her was a white man. Knocking on someone's door does not give you the right to shoot them in the face, regardless of how drunk or high she was. And then to sit up and say that she was going to end up on welfare. The girl was 19. She had a daughter. Where was the father, Tommy? We don't know, because apparently everything is black women's fault. But anyway, she was 19. She just got out of high school. She had a daughter. She worked, Tommy. The last time I checked, people that collect, welfare don't work. But she worked, and she didn't have a bullshit job. She worked at Ford. And if you dumbasses don't research shit, if you guys don't know what Ford Motor Company is, well, let me fucking school you guys. Being that I live in Michigan and grew up in Detroit, if you have a fucking job at the big three, and the big three is Chrysler, Ford Motor Company, or GM, which is General Motors, you are set. You have a gravy job. Those three employers start every fucking employee off making damn near $45,000 to $58,000 a year without a college degree. Now, I'm sorry, but the fact that you want to call her a hood rat, and the fact that you want to say that she was going to end up on food stamps is bullshit, because she had already landed a good job. So shut the fuck up on that. The whole thing is you want to demonize black women, that's fine, but you're fucking following is stupid. You're stupid. You don't research shit before you report on it. The girl was probably looking for help. Knocking on someone's door does not warrant a gunshot in the head. And apparently, what I'm saying is true because if you listen to Wayne County's prosecutor, they already, you know, charged him with murder. He's gonna have to fucking go to court for it. So if what he did was okay, he wouldn't be fucking going to court for it, Tammy and Tammy followers. He wouldn't be fucking going to court for it if it was okay for what he did. Okay, it was not fucking okay. He took a fucking life, and regardless of whether she was ringing his doorbell at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, you do not have the right to kill anyone or shoot anyone. But you're not gonna fucking talk about how this punk ass white guy killed this little black girl. You're gonna fucking talk about her weave and that she was gonna end up on fucking welfare. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you and fuck all your goddamn followers. And if y'all come bring y'all asses on here, guess what? I'm gonna block y'all asses just like your coon master does the people that speak the fucking truth. I'm gonna block your stupid asses because it ain't gonna be no going back and forth. I ain't got no time for that. If you wanna come over here, thank you for the view, sweetheart. But get the fuck off my video. Anything that you fucking say will be removed. I'm tired of being nice. I'm not about to be nice and I'm not about to be fair. Fuck Tammy and fuck his followers, period. Fuck that bitch. Stupid ass nigga. What's up, my YouTube people? It's Beyond Fake Notes. I usually don't have time to upload to this channel, but when I do, I try to make it my business to be swift, quick, and like I said, I try to keep it 100 here. I have a couple of videos that I will be uploading here within the coming week. You guys have been really, really busy, you know, with the holidays passing, but anyway, that's besides the point. I just wanted to basically make a another video. And who shall I make this video about? We're going to be talking about black men. That's what we're going to do here. But you know what? I guess I can easily say that if you look up the black men dropout rate from high school and the black men incarceration rate, you know, for how many of them are in, you know, jail. I guess by going by those statistics, you can come to the assumption that all black men ain't shit, right? You know, if I was to use the logic of Tammy, you know, and go by what I see on the news, because all I see on the news is black people or black men robbing people and black men in jail and black men in prison and, you know, doing all this crazy shit and killing people and selling drugs and whatever, you know, I can just basically say that all black men ain't shit. But let's stop the car right there because I can't say that. I cannot say that all black men ain't shit. You know, I don't go by Western media. I really don't look at media because the media has been, you know, proved on so many times of lying and staging shit that you really can't believe what you hear or see on the media, especially when you do see a